Hello viewers, this is Zafar Khan Threen, Advocate Supreme Court. I'm a member of the American Bar, and today I've got some special guest, the British national working in UK for the last 32 years. He's a fellow doctor. He did a first year from Royal College of Edinburgh, and he's a renowned surgeon as well as he's chairman of the World Doctor Alliance. Welcome you to the show, Mr. Dr. Adil.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zafar Khan. It's a great privilege and honor for me to join your magnificent program. And thank you for introducing me with the audience. I'm very glad to appear in your.
As you are fully aware that the one tragic incident has been taken place in Bondi Beach, Australia, in which about 16 people were done to death and dozens of people were badly wounded, and few of them even have literally died. So, what is your response on this tragic incident, Mr. Dr. Adil?
Mr. Khan, I'm really very much shocked to hear this sad incident where two gunmen has opened the fire on the during the festival of the Jewish people in Bondi Beach, which is in south of Australia, in Sydney, where I have been there 6 months ago during my medical conference in Melbourne. Where during this shooting incident, two people, which were known to be a father and a son, have killed 16 people, including one of the perpetrator, and 41 innocent people have been seriously injured. Two of the policemen are very serious. So I am very much concerned about this incident, and I feel sorry about the people who have lost their lives, and also for those who have been terribly injured during this sad incident, without having any clue about the perpetrators who were shooting at them without any particular reason.
Certainly, those people who were the father and the son, and they belonged to the India, and it was their individual action. But I personally feel that we cannot condemn to the entire India, as well as we cannot condemn to the entire Muslims who are in the 2 billions in the whole world. So there are many people in Australia, and they are condemning to the Muslims community. So what is your response on this issue?
This is very much clear that this is the individual act by two people who killed 16 people and injured dozens of people who are admitted in hospital. This is totally illogical, flawed, immoral, and indefensible to blame the entire Muslim 2 billion community who are not the perpetrators. Most of the millions of Muslims are against the anti-Semitism, against the criminal activities, and against the crime against the humanity. So that's why the individual act cannot be mixed up or the reflection of the entire Muslim community.
Certainly. But I'm so amazed, even the Muslim world is so amazed, They're amazing that there are many people, they are condemning to the Arab people, rather to the Indian people, rather to the Indian. And they are raising slogans against the Muslims as well as the Arabs community that they should leave the Australia. And they have not uttered a single word against India. So what is this? Is there any biased feeling against the Muslims on the part of those individuals who are living in Australia?
I think this feeling is totally wrong, and I would strongly condemn this sort of feeling that all the Muslim community should be blamed in the world because of the individual act by these two perpetrators who, due to their mental illness or due to their previous criminal activities. They plan to attack on the people who were celebrating the religious festival on the beach side, and they opened their fire, and they killed so many people over there and injured dozens of people. But interestingly, there was one Muslim person from Syria who very bravely attacked on the perpetrator, one of the perpetrator. He snatched his gun and he shot on that person. He was also a Muslim. So that's the reason. On the one side, there are two Muslims who have taken this action of shooting on the innocent people who were celebrating their religious festival. On the other side, one of the Muslims from the Syria has been a protector for them. So we cannot blame the Muslim community in the world that they were behind the entire scenario. So this is totally unfair, unjustified, and indefensible to blame the entire Muslim community.
Certainly, it is totally unjustified because the Muslim guy who belongs to the Syria, but right now he's a Syrian, So he is also a Muslim and who attacked upon the one assailant who was having a gun, and he snatched the gun, and even literally he was shot dead by the police guys. He was also Muslim. So the Muslims have saved the life of the many Israelis. But why the Australians are condemning to the Arab people? And he was also Arab that who saved the life of the innocent people on the Bondi Beach. So, Dr. Adil, that the India and the Israel have a great ties with each other. So
That's right, yes.
and the Australian Prime Minister is also saying that they will also make the investigation even from the RAW, because it cannot be ruled out that the head of the RAW and the other agencies is also involved in this issue to blame the Muslims.
I think this is totally wrong. I see that they condemn Israel and the other anti-Muslim communities to blame the entire Muslim community responsible for this sad incident. As the Prime Minister of Australia, Mr. Anthony Albanese, who is a great scholar, and I personally like him as a Prime Minister of Australia, he's started the investigation that what was behind the shooting and why it happened. There are a lot of, as a medical doctor, I know that there are a lot of people who have lost their mind due to some medical diseases, or due to their personal problems, or due to their violence activities, or their past, or they may have been involved in various other activities like this. So they, for fun's sake, they opened the fire on the innocent people. I don't blame the Muslim responsible in this individual act, which makes a sense. So this is totally unfair to say by the Israelis and by the anti-Muslim communities that those people were representing the entire Muslim community. If we look at the history, there has been perpetrators as well as victims in the Muslim communities, in the Hindu community, in the Christian community, in the Buddhist Japanese community. The suicidal bomber, you remember the Pearl Harbor? The Japanese were the suicidal missions, and they attacked on the Pearl Harbor. And similarly, the other religions also have the extremist groups who do these other activities, but the entire community cannot be represented by those criminals and the perpetrator, whosoever has done it. We as a Muslim, we strongly condemn them that this act was totally wrong, unlawful, criminal, and is totally condemned by the Muslim community across the world.
Yes, because Dr. Adil is absolutely saying right. It was an individual act of the two guys that who belonged to the India, and they were not Arabs, and they might have got some psychological problem. because I'm fully aware from the news, the father of the other guy, so he was arrested 6 years back in one criminal activities. So he got some trauma, and he has got crime history. So this is the reason that he has got some hatred feelings against the Jews, Otherwise, and maybe they have done this act due to some getting the popularity in the world. But the Muslims, they cannot do this, because they always preach the the lesson of the humanity and the entire religion, no matter what. That's a Buddhism, that's a Muslims, the Christianity, the other religions. They all believe upon the humanity. Thank you very much, and you should take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Dr.
Very welcome. Thank you for having me.